Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to tell you about a cool Roblox feature that is called Terrain. Terrain is basically, terrain is basically how we make you're not gonna know how to do this yet, but terrain is how we can make cool things like this. Yeah. We can make cool things like that with terrain. Now, what I'm showing you right now actually doesn't require any scripts, but terrain, I used to use it a lot, and I don't use it much anymore, because, there's, better ways to do this, but, terrain is still a pretty cool feature, and it's a pretty useful one. So, yeah, let's just start talking about terrain. So I want to clear all terrain. I want to reset that. Nice. So basically, we're now going to start with, all of our, things. So, open up your terrain editor. That's the first step. Open your terrain editor. And then we can have, some cool things. So open your terrain editor, go click the view tab, and click terrain editor. Now, this is gonna open up. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Now you can see the whole thing. That's the terrain editor. Basically, this is where all of your stuff that has to do with terrain is. Also, make sure your output is here, because it's gonna allow us to see some prints and errors, okay? We can use some cool things to make this. So basically, let's start with the create tab. So the create allows you to do 3 things. You can generate randomized terrain. You can clear all terrain, and you can import terrain, which is pretty useless. But the ones you want to look at is clear and generate. So generate, I used to use a lot, and basically, it has this thing has a few parameters. So basically, we have the map settings and the material settings. So pretty much the most important thing here, though, is these 2 things. It's the other settings. They are the seed and the generate button. So the generate button will generate it, and then this seed thing is what you want the value of the place to be. So make it Evan for the example. Evan. No, let's make it J-Dog. J-Dog plays. No, let's make it subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. Subscribe. Set the biome size to 6. So, yeah. These are the material settings, and they set, how biomes and caves work. So, you can turn caves on and off. You can also set the size of each biome. So, let's just make that, 490, no, let's make it like 364. And then the map settings is 2 vector freeze, which is position and size. So now when you're done setting the settings, click this button, and then it'll start generating your world. As you can see, we have our world. We have a ton of caves that are generated for us. Yup, there it is. Our land. We have the desert. So, yeah. And if you don't like these caves right here, I usually do this, but you can turn caves off, and it just requires one thing. So you see the switch right here that says caves? See the caves thing? You just click it, and then you regenerate it. So now it's generating again, and as you can see, all of the caves are going away. This is gonna go away, that went away, that's gonna go away, that's gonna go away. When is it gonna go away? Yeah, it went away. And now, if you look, there's no caves. What? Alright, but there's no caves, as you can see. And, yeah. And the best part is that removing caves only affects the underground and doesn't really affect the land over the ground. So now we have tools for regen. So, yeah. We can, there's a fill tool that we can use, so, you can use it for anything, but, we're just gonna use it to fill water. Now, we can customize this, and, click the resize tool so we can get, like, a way to resize it. Click the move tool. It's kind of like the default tools in Roblox that are, like, right here. All of these are the same as in this. But then, you click fill, and then click the fill button. And it's probably not gonna look like this. Let me real quick. We're gonna talk about these properties later, by the way. Yeah, this is probably what you're gonna see, or something similar to this. Workspace, sorry. Back to the editor. So basically, that's it for that. That was edit. It's not that hard to explain edit. It has a few important things. Just turn all of these off. Just turn them off. We can just add some water everywhere. You can also use this tool to, like, subtract. Oh, wait. Here, turn off ignore water again. Alright. So now you can subtract land. You can also erode it with the erode tool, and you can grow it, so we can just grow some grass. Oh wait, turn that off. Alright, so apparently this is a part right here, by the way. Yeah. What Roblox does with terrain, like, bruh. I'm gonna, wait, you're not gonna see the grass, guys, don't worry. I know it looks so ugly. Alright, so basically now, there's also a tool called, smooth which basically just makes the land more smooth. It basically just flattens it. So if you like don't want any mountains, you can just like flatten a hill. Like here's a hill right there. If you don't think it's a hill, just look here. You'll notice it. We can just smoothen these, as you can see. So, yeah. So I don't completely understand how terrain works. You might be able to like create your own C-frame thing. That would be cool. Your own C-frame terrain thing. But yeah, that's pretty much terrain for you. You can wait. You can smooth. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing with the tools. So now that you know how terrain works, let's start by going into the properties of terrain. So, terrain has, 13 properties. No, well, ignore this one. 11. Actually 10, because class names for everyone. And parent, alright. However, the main ones you're gonna want to look at is, the first 7. Decoration, material. Actually, no, don't look at this one, it's useless. But decoration, watercolor, water reflectance, with water transparency, water wave size, and water wave speed. So basically, what water reflectance does is it basically sets how well it reflects with the sky. As you can see, now it doesn't reflect with it at all. But if we put it back up, now it reflects. And it looks so much better. We also have water transparency, which computes how transparent it is. Keep it as at 1. We can also set the wave size. And we can even set the speed of the waves, so this is gonna look really cool in a second. Yup, it's just moving around. We also have watercolor, which you can turn like cool, like green and gooey, like that. Yeah, we can with a bit of that and stuff. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Yeah, that looks so cool. We have so now we have a block of terrain. We also have a property called decoration, but to explain that, we need to make some grass. Oh, here's some grass. Alright. So, basically, when decoration is false, there's no, like, extra pieces of grass here. But when it's true, watch what happens. We have these things right here. Alright. So, just set it to false, because they're honestly just ugly. But, yeah. They look like so. Also, yeah, that's terrain. However, we can also script terrain, because, back then, when terrain was first added, there was no terrain editor. You had to actually use scripts to create terrain, so I'm gonna tell you how to do that, okay? Not a local script. Insert a server script, okay? Alright, server script. Alright, so let's make a variable for our terrain. So local terrain is equal to, can you guys see this? Yeah. Local terrain is equal to workspace.terrain. Okay? So just type that. Now, we're going to do a function that creates it. Local function, so we're going to name it create terrain. Nice. Okay, so basically what you do is you type terrain colon fill ball. So there's a ton of things you can do. You can do fill block, you can do clear, which clears all the terrain. I'm gonna go over a few of the important ones, but the first is fill ball. So fill ball basically fills a ball of terrain. Pretty easy to know. Basically, they're free parameters. First is the center, which is a vector free, so just type vector free.new 0, 200, 0. Actually, no, 100, 120, 0. Actually, just type. For the Y, you can do whatever you want. I just want to make it so that it's right at spawn. Now, next is the radius. So how far do you want it to extend in all, how far do you want the ball to extend in all, of its radius? We can just type 100. Well, let's type 200. No, let's type 150. That'll be good. Oh no, let's type 100. 200. Yeah, that's gonna be good. And now it's the material. So what kind of terrain do you want it to be? So just type enum.material, and then you get a whole entire list of materials. There's a few that only apply to terrain though, like mud, there's water, and limestone, sandstone, pavement, yeah, those, and cracked lava, those are an example. Let's do water, because we have been doing water this entire video. And, as you can see, when we join, oh wait, we didn't even cast it. Alright, so we didn't fire the function. Just type create terrain right here, okay? Just do that. Now it should be created. Yep, we're right up on a huge, giant ball of terrain. That's what should happen. Yep. So now you can see the entire huge ball of terrain. Yeah. This is very cool. And it's honestly just very fun to, like, try to go all to the top. I know some really good games you can make with this knowledge. Oh god. Okay. And now we've got him back up. It's very cool. Alright. Also, if you go into the workspace, not the Explorer, but if you go into the Explorer and go in the workspace, you can see we're right here. And if you go into our humanoid, if we watch our humanoid state type, where is that humanoid state type? If you go into our humanoid, when we jump, alright, what am I doing? We can, also when we hit ground, it's gonna say we're on platform stand. So as you can see, this platform stand thing is about to come true. Alright. Alright. There. Where's platform stand? Oh. There it is. Platform stand looks funny. Alright. And to sit. Yeah. You can do cool things with the humanoid. Yeah. But that's it for that part. So, we can also, use another function called, fill block. Now, you may think now know that the parameters are not the same. So this time, the first parameter is asking for C-frame. So here you want to put cFrame.new, and then we're going to put, let's make a variable called cFrame input, okay? So, local cFrame input is equal to, cFrame.new, and then let's just put some stuff. Let's do the free out of 6 one. So basically, what the recommended way is you do, cFrame.new and then the position and then the orientation. So we're just gonna do 0, 100, 0, and then another value is what is it? And then is and then we have 0, 0, 0, because that's our orientation. And then we have QW. 0. Okay, nice. That's our C-frame input, by the way. So here, just put in, so in the first parameter, you're just gonna put C-frame input, and then put a comma, and then is the size of your block. So just make it vector free dot new, and then let's do 100, 100, 100, and then let's do a comma, and then our material again. So the last parameter is the same as for the block one. Let's just do water again. And now it should create a block, I think. Is this gonna work? No. It's not. Why isn't it? Alright, I don't know why this didn't work. That's fill block. I suck at using C-frame. Forgive me, please. There we go. We can also do terrain, there's another one. There's terrain, fill, wedge, it's also C-frame, same with block, with cylinder, and then we have fill region, which fills a region free with smooth terrain. Alright, so the parameters are region free. So we can just type region free.new. Just type like local region is equal to region free.new. And then minimum is gonna be like vector free.new. What C-frame? Not C-frame. Region frees require 2 vector free values, a minimum and a maximum. I don't have any C-frame tutorials. Not C-frame. I don't have C-frame tutorials. I don't have a region free tutorial. I keep saying C-frame. I don't know why. Okay, so vector free.new. And then, let's do 0, 0, 0, and then, outside of that, vector free.new, and then, 100, 100, 100. That's gonna work. So, so the first parameter, just put your region. The second parameter is, what is the second parameter? The resolution, what is it? Alright. Let's just do 100, I guess. And then just do a material again. Material. I don't use terrain scripting that much. I don't really even use terrain that much. What is our result? Oh, there. That's what we got from the script. We got this, guys. So, that's your region right here. We've got a region, and we successfully made a region. I'm not a region-free pro, by the way. I just want you to know that. But that's basically it for the fill functions. Yeah. We can also alright. So we're just gonna keep that and but let's make a new function called clear terrain, okay? Clear terrain. So basically, now we're gonna do terrain clear. And then, yeah, instead of create terrain, we're just gonna do a wait sit. We're gonna do a wait 10, and then use our clear terrain function. Okay. So, all of the terrain is about to clear. You're about to see it happen. It just cleared. And that happened because of our wait, and the terrain clear clears all the terrain in here. Also, wait, did it clear our generation? I think it cleared our generation too. Wait. We can check that. Yeah, it cleared it. Guys, there's no more terrain down there. Do we still have the terrain down there? Yeah, we do. Yeah, it cleared it. It clears all the terrain in the workspace. That's what it does. Yeah. Let's make a new function, by the way. So we're gonna make a new function called local function, what else? What other things? Because those are the main terrain functions you're gonna use. What else is there, though? Remove... what is there? CountCells? Wait, let's print this. Print terrain on CountCells. Okay. So that's basically how many cells of terrain we have. That's what it printed. We're gonna make a function for that. Local function print cells, and then we're gonna make it print terrain colon count cells. How long is this video? Alright. Print cells, and then cool. We're gonna do one last thing. Let's look for a fun function. Local function. So just make a new function called local function more terrain, I guess. Name it that. And then we can look at more terrain functions. There. That one's interesting. Replace material. Get material color, maybe? Alright. Name the function, get color. Okay, get color. Just name it get color. Get terrain color. Alright, get terrain color. The parameter is the material color. Wait, I have an idea. Wait. So local color is equal to terrain, and then enum dot material dot water, and then local. No, wait, we need to return it. So just type return color. That's what we're gonna do. And then local color is equal to get terrain color. Let's do that. And then let's just let's make it print it right here. So print color. So now it's gonna print the color. Hopefully unsupported material. Alright, well, I don't know what went wrong there, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's helpful for when you guys are using terrain in your games. I know a lot of you might not use a lot of terrain, but for some of you guys it might be useful. especially the scripting. And yeah, that's it, guys. Bye.